Good morning. In this lecture series, we see about another types of part of the component can be using for the diesel power plant. Okay, the next system we call it as a cooling system. Okay, so this is the another part of the is like a cooling your the total part of your engine. Okay, so what is the purpose to using the cooling system is, so first of all you have to reduce the heat engine. Okay, and it consists of they have a water source and pump, heat exchanger and a cooling tower. Okay, so here, what I have considered is the cooling tower is a consist of the water can be stored. Okay, so then the raw water can be pumped to the heat exchanger. Then heat exchanger is one of the terminal is connected to the again the cooling end. Okay, so what is the next term is connected? The one of the heat exchanger is connected to the lubrication oil. Okay, and after this the lubrication oil can be circulating through the moving part of your diesel engine. So what is the necessity of the lubrication oil is a moving reducing the wear and tear. Okay, and also if you have a inside the cylinder there is any moving parts, we have to reducing and increase the efficiency of the moving parts. Okay, and also the other end of the cooling systems can be down to the from the jacket water, that is a generator. Okay, so once the all the process of the water can be circulate to the diesel engine, then it can be moving through the source such tank. After the such tank, it can be processed through the jacket water pumper. Then water pump is again going to the cooling system. So these are the circulation we have to supplying for the cooling system. Okay. So the next system is lubrication system. So the lubrication system, what are the consideration if we have to compare is the lubrication of oil tank and pump and filter and oil cooler. Okay. So what is the purpose is to minimize the wear of the rubbing surface of the engine. Okay, so what is the purpose to we are using the lubricant system, especially for the diesel engine is, so the oil tank will be oil can be circulated through the oil lubrication oil through the cooling oil cooler, then is through the passing through the diesel engine. Okay, after this the generator can be is working is generating the powers. Okay, so the one end of the your jacket water is can be is moving to the diesel engine, the other end is coming to the filter and the purifier and the auxiliary oil pump. Okay, the lube oil can be using for the circulating to the again the lubrication oil. Okay, so the what is the main purpose of this diesel that is a lubrication system is, so we have to reducing the wear and rubbing of the surface engine. So the next one is the engine starting system. Okay. So after the your arrangement is completed, okay. So like a cooling system, lubrication system, air filtering system, fuel tank system. So it's the main essential is the art of your diesel engine. Okay. So what is the art of the diesel? That is diesel power plant. Okay. That is called as a diesel engine. Okay, this arrangement to the rotation of the engine initially while the starting until the fire starts until the run with their own power. Okay, so here the main is set is, okay, we have to start the manual by handling. Okay, so what is the purpose here? The day tank we can be using through the your diesel engine. After this, they starting the air compressor, then starting the oil tank is can be supplying through your diesel engine. So these are the source can be to run your diesel engine. Okay, so these are how this is the way to your starting the diesel engine. Okay, the next one is we have to discussing the what are the advantage and disadvantage of the your diesel power plant. Okay, so what are the advantages called as a first of all, the both design and layout of are quite simple. Okay, so here we have to segregate what are the what is the purpose to we have to installing the tank system, that is a fuel tank system, and also we discussing the air filter. Okay, air filtering tank system, and also the other end is called as a silencer and a lubrication system and a cooling tower. So we have to clearly about this. What are the system we have to require? One, we have to implement the power that is diesel power plant. Okay, so that's why we have to completing the both design and layout are quite simple, and also we have to occupy the very less power, less space. Okay, and also locate at any place for your running your diesel power plant. There is no restriction for that. Okay, no stand by the losses, and also requires a less quantity of the water of the cooling, the low cost compared to the SPA, and also it having a high efficiency device. Okay, so and what are the disadvantages of the your diesel power plant. Okay, so the running cost will be very high and not suitable for the overload. They having a very light load or medium load, it is can be more useful for your device. Okay, and also small power output and a high lubrication cost. Okay, and high maintenance. Okay, so the only thing, the maintenance cost of your diesel power plant only is quite high. The apart from that, okay, so this can be compared to the other power plant is more efficient than. Okay, so, and also the finally, we have to conclude the diesel power plant. Okay, this is the simple layout for your diesel power plant for your understanding purpose. Okay, so I already told you it's like a fuel system, air tank system, and diesel engine, and is silencer, and is one end of your generator. Okay, generator is the main purpose to your say to generate the energy from the rotation movement, and is converted into electrical energy. That is a part we have to using for the generator, and the other system is having a lubrication or tank oil is there, and a cooling tower water pump is also there. Okay, so this is the way how to your efficiency of your diesel engines can be maintained. Okay, the lubrication and the cooling tower, and the fuel and air tank is a running of your diesel engine. Okay, so and then exhaust gas will be processed through the air silencer. Okay, so these are the simple layout of the how the diesel power can be installed. What is the simple layout can be we can't understand about the diesel power plant. Okay, thank you.